How you doing? Okay, sorry about that. That's like my new introduction for my videos. How you doing? It's just something my friend always says. But anyway, this is the top 10 video games. My top 10 video games list. I just watched a video from Happy Console Gamer doing his, and so I am doing mine. This is the second take because apparently when you're recording directly on YouTube through your webcam, it cuts you off at exactly 10 minutes. So I couldn't get through the last game on the list. So I'm gonna have to do this faster. I apologize. Also, sorry that I don't have Kingdom Hearts 2 videos up. Hopefully they'll be coming up soon, but I just wanted to do this so I have a video up to keep you guys entertained. Okay, number 10. Okay, Modern Warfare 2. Probably my favorite first-person shooter. Single player, I don't know if it's my favorite single-player first-person shooter, but single player is pretty good. Actually, it's pretty long, I'd say, for a first-person shooter. It's medium length. And then the multiplayer is what I put it on my list for. I didn't want to put this game on my list, but I couldn't think of anything else. The multiplayer is awesome, except not now, because everyone's using the cheapest way of killing people possible, and the new map packs sucked ass, so kind of don't play it anymore, but it used to be awesome. Number 9. Not here, so I don't know why I'm grabbing for something. Super Nintendo game called Sunset Riders. I've never owned it, but it's a side-scrolling Western Super Nintendo game that is awesome. And I used to play it all the time with my best friend in kindergarten through 3rd grade. Haven't seen that kid for a really long time, but those were good memories, and that's a fun game. My favorite Super Nintendo game of all time. Yes. Moving on to number 8. Right over here. Had to put a Final Fantasy game on because Final Fantasy games are good. Well, the first 10 were. Well, the first one wasn't that great, but anyway. Final Fantasy X. I like the story, I like the combat, I like everything about this game. Except the side quests. Because they're a bitch. But, of course, what Final Fantasy game does not have bitchy side quests? Or any RPG, for that matter. Anyway, really like this one. I also like 7, because that's the game that got me into playing games seriously. Sorry, I keep burping. Anyway. Yeah, but I never beat that one. Yeah. I should. I just bought it for the PSN. I need to play through that. Anyway, I also like Final Fantasy XI, but that is online, and I never really got too far in it, but it is by far my favorite MMO. And I am in the Final Fantasy XIII beta, but it pains me to say that my computer sucks too much to run it. And they don't have it optimized, which doesn't help. So hopefully they optimize it soon and I can play the game. It looks so good, it's so pretty. Yeah. Anyway, number 7. I don't have numbers next to the titles, so I'm just going off my mind, kind of. Kingdom Hearts 1. I chose this one because I like the story better, and I've kind of been hating on Kingdom Hearts recently because of Kingdom Hearts 2 Let's Play getting really on my nerves, but honestly, I really like the games when I'm not thinking about the story out loud. Kingdom Hearts 1 has an awesome story, well, pretty good story, and it's just fun overall. Second one, weak story. The worlds are cool, but they're not quite as good as in the first one. They're just kind of linear, I think. But the game, like, combat and stuff is better in the second. Okay, so it's pretty much a tie, but whatever. Next up, which is number 6. Yeah, that comes before 7, right? Okay. Super Mario 64. Just because I played it tons and tons of times with my step-siblings. Lots of good memories there. Yeah. My favorite Super Nintendo 64 game. Easily. And, never... Oh, yeah, I have beat it. But I was gonna say, Super Mario Galaxy was competing with that in my top spot thing, because Super Mario Galaxy is definitely a way better game, but yeah, nostalgia beats awesomeness, I guess. Number 5. This is a newish game, Uncharted 2, and it says 25 perfect review scores, and it deserves it. It is beautiful. It is amazing in every way. Gameplay, story is pretty good. I guess that'd be its weakest, which isn't saying much because every part of the game is awesome. So the story's just a little weak. But yeah, it's such a good game. I could just play it. I'm thinking about doing a stream for it sometime. So that'd be cool. Next up, grab these. There's actually a series. I couldn't choose my favorite. I can choose my least favorite though. Metal Gear Solid series. There's the first one. There's the second one, which is definitely my least favorite. The third one, which probably my favorite, and the fourth one, which is awesome. But I've not beat it yet, so I can't say. I've beat all the other 3 though. I kind of don't want to beat the fourth one because then it's over. But I'll have to beat it someday. Okay, next up is a game I just recently beat within this last couple weeks. And that's Mass Effect 2 by the awesome company BioWare. Best sci-fi game ever. It's better than any sci-fi movie I've seen. It's way better than watching Star Wars in my opinion. Oh, it's so good. The combat's like way improved over the first one. The story is also way improved. The first one had good story. That's the reason I finished the first one. But this one like steps it up a notch. Holy crap! The characters in this game are freaking sweet. Especially Garrus. That guy's the bomb. And just so many like choices and stuff you can make, which probably make, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good game. Best action RPG ever, I would think. Yeah. If you haven't played Mass Effect or Mass Effect 2, play them both, because the ending of the second one's awesome, and I assure you the third one will also be awesome. Yes, number 2, Pokemon Blue. I like Pokemon a lot. And this is the first one I ever played, because it was the first one, obviously. I got Red and Blue on my birthday once, and I was like, awesome, 2 new games. And then I was like, looking through the guide that my mom also got me, which I hadn't, that was the first game guide I ever had, and I was just like, what the heck is this? I don't understand anything in this. Because they had all the Pokemon in the back, and I didn't know what the game was about, so it confused me. But anyway, so I gave the red version to my stepbrother, which I have it back now, but me and him played this so much. This is the single player game I've played the most, probably. And yes, Pokemon Blue. I have all the other generations of Pokemon, but this is the only one I've ever beaten, because it's the only one I ever cared to beat, because I was like 10. No, I was like 7 or something. I don't know. Anyway, awesome game. Finally, I have 1 more minute left. Gotta do it before the cutoff. Number 1 game ever, Psychonauts. Awesome platformer from the mind of Tim Schafer. PlayStation 2, obviously. Best game ever. I just really like the humor in it. The platforming in it, like, it's good. It's really good. It's nothing phenomenal. Like, the gameplay isn't like anything new, really. It's just 3D platformer, but they did it in the best way, the best world, the best lines in a game ever, and just, it's awesome. And as long as I keep LPing after Kingdom Hearts 2, that game is gonna be definitely LP'd before I stop LPing.